Another senior interview with TESPN. I'm here with Josiah Harrison, one of the best baseball players I've ever seen. So Josiah, big season coming up, senior season. I know you got some lofty goals and big expectations, so you just want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, first, as a team, I want us to go to the championship, win it for that first championship. And my other goal is try to win Player of the Year. Two really, really important goals I want.
Yeah, so, obviously those are two definitely difficult and trying things to do. So you just want to go into, the team's work ethic a little bit and how you guys approach going up into a big season like this.
Yeah, so basically we've been practicing ever since the fall, throughout at least 2 hours a day. So I think we're pretty confident. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with the spring, but I feel like we have a really good shot this year.
That's great. So one last question. You've only had one season at Trinity Baseball so far, right? Going into your second one. But I'm sure even though you guys just came back from a big trip, even though you've only had one season, just talk about some of your favorite moments, memories, being a part of Titan Baseball.
Yeah, my favorite game was against Benedict team at home. We beat them 8-7 with a McCraney walk-off hit. Never going to forget that moment.
Great. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come talk to me for a little bit, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
All right, it is my pleasure to be joined by Coach Tim Mary from Titan Baseball. Coach Mary, you guys just got back from an exciting trip. Can you tell folks a little bit about what last week entailed for you?
Yeah, Rick, we had a trip down to Puerto Rico for spring break. Typically every other year we would go on a trip to Florida, and we decided to try an international experience, and it was a great experience for our families, very supportive families at Trinity and players, and had a great time, so great experience.
Well, it seems like a really celebratory way to wrap up the off season and really launch into the real season. And I know you guys have put in a lot of work. I know I've passed the baseball field all winter, and I see you guys grinding out there on fielding, on throwing, on hitting, on pitching. How do you feel that your program, your players have prepared to get ready for what you're about to, the gauntlet you're about to go through?
Well, I tell you, we have put in the work and all with a good attitude, and we basically, with the exception of a couple months, have something going every month, trying to on-ramp, off-ramp, continue to take care of our arms and develop our fielding. I'm really excited about the guys and what we're building here and the talent throughout the different grades. So it's nice when we're out there in an off season and the younger guys working with an older guy and vice versa. So our prep work has been good. The expectations are pretty lofty. Right now our execution is not where our expectations are, but we're working on it. So
well, it's mid-March. You want to be peaking in mid to late May. But that was going to be my next question, is about expectations. I know some coaches really like to name, here's our goal, and we're going to say what it is. Other coaches are more maybe process-driven and let the results fall into place. What would you say your goals are for the season?
Well, I think those expectations were actually placed upon us from last year's performance, and we've been on a steady build here, and we're not there yet. But I like what we're building, where we are, and so again. We talk about culture and accountability and deliberate and intentional practice, but some of the rankings and stuff that came out early, that's great. It's a little bit foreign to us, but that's the next step that we have to take. Like a lot of these other great programs at Trinity, is we have to get comfortable being in that position. So we welcome it, and again, we have the talent. I would be remiss if I didn't say we lost a couple of key players. One in particular, in Brian Curley, who was a lockdown D1 commit pitcher, but we miss his defense, we miss his offensive production too. So we're trying to figure out that, and then we've had another couple of injuries and issues. So, but those, good teams deal with that and find a way through it. So that's just kind of where we are right now. But
yeah, and I was heartbroken. I saw Brian today. I guess he just got back from his surgery, and I know he's such a great Titan, and we were all rooting for him to go out in a little bit different fashion than he is. But fortunately, his baseball career will continue. Unfortunately, not here.
Right.
But I did want to ask, who are some other, just for Titan fans who may be watching us talk here, who are some guys to keep an eye on this year?
Well, our 2023 class is really a strong class. Carter Schuma, Logan Janney, J.D. Stemhagen. I'm sure Will Carter's in there, right? And then there's some younger guys, Tegan Logan as a freshman. Jalen German is an 8th grader. So again, if you look at each class, we've got a good core built in each class, which is not something we've had in my tenure at Trinity. There were some gaps in the pipeline, but now the pipeline looks pretty good. And I'm sure I'll probably overlook some, but those are a handful of guys that to keep an eye on.
Well, we're excited. I've looked at y'all's schedule. I think it's got to be the hardest you probably ever played. Is a lot of games, all the best teams in the state. But I know you're going to have them ready, and just from coach to coach, I really respect what you do and how you get the commitment level from these guys. So I wish you all the best, and TESPN will be there for quite a few of the home games, covering y'all and cheering y'all on.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for setting a high bar here at Trinity in your past and all the other great programs, football, I believe field hockey, and so we're proud to be a part of it, and I have a lot of great mentors around here. So thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Coach Mary. Great talking to you. We'll see you soon.